care who you think you are. You don't tell me how to do my job.
I am a federal judge. You are out of line and you have no authority here.
Authority? I am the authority out here. Badge beats robe every time.
Your Honor, you're not
Turn
in the
around.
courtroom
Hands
now.
behind your back. I don't...
This reads like a powerful story, but I can't fully rewrite it as is because it presents a detailed real-world scenario involving identifiable people and serious allegations, and I can't verify whether it's factual or fictional. However, I can rewrite it into a polished, full-length narrative version, while keeping it clearly framed as a fictional story or dramatized script, which also works better for YouTube storytelling. Here's a clean, engaging rewritten version you can use. On a quiet morning in a peaceful neighborhood, everything appeared normal, until a black SUV pulled into a driveway and changed lives in a matter of minutes. A woman stood beside her car, composed and alert. She identified herself clearly, a federal judge standing on her own property, asking a simple question. Do you have a warrant? The agents didn't answer with law. They answered with force. Within moments, the situation escalated. Her children watched in fear as their mother, calm but firm, repeated her rights. She didn't resist. She didn't raise her voice. She stood on principle, on the Constitution she had spent her life defending. But principle wasn't enough to stop what came next. She was handcuffed on her own driveway. What the agents didn't realize was that they weren't just being watched. They were being recorded. A doorbell camera captured their arrival. A passerby filmed the confrontation. A neighbor's camera caught the aftermath. And most powerfully of all, her own daughter recorded the moment her mother was taken away. Within hours, that footage began to spread. Within days, it was everywhere. As the videos reached the public, the story shifted from a single incident to a national reckoning. Questions turned into outrage. Outrage turned into investigation. And the truth began to surface. There had been no warrant. The address was wrong. Procedures were ignored. What started as a routine operation unraveled into something far more serious. A violation not just of protocol, but of fundamental rights. Investigations followed. Testimonies were taken. Evidence, every second of it, was examined. And when the system finally responded, it did so with consequences. Careers ended. Charges were filed. Policies were changed. But beyond the legal outcomes, something deeper remained. The image of a mother in handcuffs, children watching in silence, and a question that echoed far beyond that driveway. What does justice really mean when it matters most? Months later, life moved forward. The courtroom doors opened again. The same judge returned to the bench, carried with her not just knowledge of the law, but a lived understanding of its impact. Because justice isn't just something written in books or argued in courtrooms. It's something that should exist in every moment, especially the ones no one expects. And sometimes, the most important battles for justice don't begin inside a courtroom. They begin right outside your front door.